So
You're enjoying a broadcast by the Call of the Warriors, and you can find our planned future broadcasts on viridiannews.org.
Well, here we are, Warrior Nation, on a nice evening in September. This is the maiden broadcast of the Call of the Warriors. I'm Nathan Ulrey, and
I'm Drew Carraway.
with us in the booth, we have Ty Cameron, Justin Andrio, Sean Clift, and Jack Peterson. The Warriors are set to receive in the second half.
And here come your Walnut Grove Warriors.
They're looking tough tonight, Drew.
You know, I think they're going to pull it out tonight. I think they're going to pull out the win.
Excellent. Tonight, our Warriors are facing off against the Apalachee Wildcats.
The Apalachee Wildcats JV team is coming off a 20-0 loss to Alcovey.
They're probably looking to get a win tonight.
Hey, I think both teams are going to be very hungry. You know, both teams are coming off unfortunate losses, but I really think our Warriors are going to pull through tonight. I got a lot of faith in our quarterback, in our O-line, in our team.
We actually had a chance for Sean Clift and Jack Peterson to catch up with Coach Andrews earlier, and he offered some keys to the game. Drew, what did he have for us?
So the first one is he says football's an easy game, but the coaches make it difficult.
He also mentioned that the win, in his estimation, is going to come in the trenches with the offensive line and the defensive line really making the decision for both teams.
And the final thing he said was to have the good fundamentals. Can't win a football game without the fundamentals.
I think he's got a point. He is the head coach after all.
He is the head coach, and we're in the booth for a reason. Fans, please excuse the delay. We have only one official on the field at the moment, and we are waiting for more, so please be patient with us.
All right, Warrior Nation, we are set and ready for our kickoff. Apalachee gets lined up. Get this game cranking. Ball's away.
Middlebrooks will field it. And
He found a
he's
seam.
found an open seam.
He's at the 50.
The 40.
And he's pulled down just before reaching the 30-yard line.
What a return from Ahmad Middlebrooks.
Warriors line up.
And it's a
Low snap. Gets pulled out of bounds.
and the clock will run.
Looks like a loss of about a half a yard. Shotgun.
Handoff.
Handoff. Run to the left side.
And
Met by two Wildcats.
he is brought down.
Looks to be about a loss of another half a yard. Be 3rd down and 11. Let's see if the Warriors have an answer for this early defensive stand after the good run back on the kick.
Luke Beichel lines up the shotgun. And it's encroachment by an Apalachee edge defender.
All right, we got 3rd down and a mid-distance. Let's see if our Warriors can punch this through.
Luke Beichel will line up in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Rolls out to his right. Slings it to the end zone. Touchdown, Warriors. What a way to start off the game. And teams will huddle up, and it looks like the Warriors will go for 2.
And we have our 3rd official arriving, so we have a official timeout. But Warrior special teams lining up for the point after attempt.
Number 41, Mike Eck, will line up to kick the extra point. And it's a false start by the Warriors.
So we'll back him up and we'll try it again.
Like Mike Eck, kicker, will line up for another attempt at the extra point. Houston
Ball
foul of the
snap.
hold, kick up, and it's right through. And your Warriors are on top 7-0 after the first
7-0.
drive. And looks like Mike Eck will line it up to kick it back deep for the Warriors. Here we go.
Got 2 deep Wildcats waiting.
And it's up. It's high in the sky.
Semi-short
It's going to
kick.
land around the 20, and he's going to field it. He's going to take it. And he is wrapped
Gang
up
tackled.
by, looks like Ethan Adams. And the Wildcats are going to start this drive on the 28, it looks like. Sorry, the 27. And it's a handoff.
It's a run around the top edge.
And
Lowers his head.
gets about 7 or 8 on the play. The Wildcats will line up on 2nd and short. Line in the shotgun. Oh, and he
High
bobbles the
snap.
snap.
Busted play.
And he finds a gap.
And
And there's a flag in the backfield.
And
there's a
ball's out.
fumble. And they're jumping on it. The Warriors have jumped. There is a flag. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. And it is Warrior ball.
that's right.
It will be a Warriors
Forced.
first down.
Forced fumble.
Warriors will line up on the 45. First down.
But
Bouchel
he slips
makes a
a
move,
tackler.
and he gets another Warriors first down.
Looking like a 12-yard pickup on a scramble.
Great way for a busted play. Bouchel will line up in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Hands it off. Number 27.
Oh, ball's on the ground.
And the ball's on the ground. And
it looks like Apalachee has recovered.
Apalachee will take over on the 40-yard line.
I think that's what Coach Andrews was talking about, the fundamentals.
Hey, it was
hanging on to the ball.
It was a good run, but you got to hold on to that ball. First and 10, ball is handed off. And he is brought down.
He swarmed in the backfield.
6 yards back. Warrior D-line got in there, and they wreaked havoc right there.
Stopped by several Warriors in the backfield, including VIRIDIAN and Sept. Second about 15 for Apalachee.
Second and long for the Wildcats.
Looks like a change at quarterback.
And man in motion, and he gets the ball. And
that looked like a holding call on the end.
There will be a holding call.
We're 17 on the carry. There's a flag on the play. It's going to be a hold against the Wildcats.
See what the flag is here. And it is a holding call, so that will back them up 5 more yards. 10 more yards, sorry.
The enforcement on that is 10 yards from the spot of the foul. Replay, second down.
Second and very long for the Wildcats here. Looks to be second and 19.
I think they're going in the wrong direction, Drew.
Hey, sometimes you got to go back to go forward. He lines up to pass.
It's a pass.
He slings it.
It's a deep pass.
And it's dropped.
It's broken up.
Third and 24 here for the Wildcats. I wouldn't be surprised if they just ran the ball right at the middle.
Make a little space for a punt.
Oh, and they're going to pass
and they
it here.
surprised you.
And he's going to sling it over the middle.
Another deep ball that sails over everyone's heads.
Sailed over. No flag on the play.
You got to think they're going to punt here.
Yep, they're bringing out the punt team here.
Number 8, will drop back to return for the Warriors.
Looks to be some confusion in the Apalachee backfield.
But then looks like the punter has dropped back into place.
And he is going to punt it.
And he gets a wobbly kickoff.
Out to the 46. And the Warriors
The
will
ref's
take
still
over.
moving. 47.
Warriors will take over on their own 47.
26 for Apalachee, sailed out of bounds. Warriors will take over first and 10 at the Wildcat 47-yard line.
Bouchel line. Snaps the ball. And he keeps it. And he finds a crease. And cuts back up, and it's going to be
And there's
a
the flag.
Let's illegal block in the back.
Illegal block.
Offense. So it's going to back them up 5 more. It'll be 1st and 15. And the Warriors will be backed up to their own 44 to replay 1st down. And Bouchel lines up. Takes a snap. Keeps it.
Fake handoff.
And
Looking to run.
he gets to the outside.
Gets a block to earn back
Stiff
some of the yardage
arm,
that
mean stiff arm right there. And he looks to be 2nd and 14, it seems. Takes snap, hands it off,
true handoff.
and he
Turn
cuts
it
it up the middle.
upfield.
And
Puts
he
a
gets
shoulder down.
About 10, maybe 9 yards. Makes it 3rd and very manageable for the Warriors here. And it will be, looks to be 3rd and 5 at the 41. You gotta wonder what they're gonna do here, Mr. Ori.
It's a middle distance.
I would
It's
go
hard to
something-
say.
Something quick, something
Well,
short.
that helps.
And there we go.
That helps
There
quite
we
a
go.
bit.
1st down Warriors, and that is some good, solid O-line work right there. Winning the battle of the trenches, just like Coach Andrew said.
That's right.
It'll be Warriors 1st and 10 at the Apalachee 36. Bouchel takes a snap, and he hands it off, and he bounces outside, and he gets up the middle to make what would have been
Solid
a 2-yard
9-yard
loss.
run.
Makes it into a 2nd and 1. Great run right there. Way to bounce it outside. It'll be 2nd and 1 on the Apalachee 27. Ryder Johnson will enter the game.
It looked like Demir Green, number 8, limping off a little bit. Hope he's all right.
And
with a hard count, gets him again.
Offside penalty for the Apalachee Wildcats. That is their 2nd this drive.
3rd for the game, I believe.
It looks like Coach Andrew's keys are working. O-line, D-line, trench warfare. And the Warriors will
decide to let.
And they will run the clock
let the
off.
quarter run.
And that is the end of the 1st quarter. At the end of the 1st quarter, your Walnut Grove Warriors lead the Apalachee Wildcats 7-0.
And Drew, what do you think about the game plan so far?
I think it has been an excellent ground game. You know, we had that huge touchdown pass at the very beginning of the game. And, you know, honestly, I would stick with airing it out a little bit, you know. But, honestly, this ground game is killing it right now. We're getting solid. We just got a couple 9, 10-yard runs on first down, so why run away from it, you know? But this trench, Warriors are winning the trench right now, and that's the biggest key to the game. As a former O-line myself.
And, honestly, they're not breaking off huge runs, which means that the O-line is doing just what they have to do to open those creases, and then the running backs are pushing their way through. Running past contact, fighting for those yards.
Always finding those extra gaps to hit. You know, we've seen a couple outside runs from quarterback Luke Bouchel. We've seen another outside run from Bryce Hamrick, number 27. It's all about winning the warfare and hitting those extra gaps. Demir Green enters back into the game, and he will line up out next to Amar Middlebrooks. Start of the second quarter is 1st and 10 for the Warriors, and he hands it off right up the middle.
Another hard-earned run.
And it looks to be 2nd and 7 on the Apalachee 19. And the refs are deciding the yardage marker right now, and it seems they have it placed. So it would be 2nd and 4 or 5.
Looks like about
2nd and
5. Yep.
Yeah. Much better scenario for the Warriors, even though 2nd and 7 was already pretty good. And they hand it off again, and he finds a gap, and he's going. He's going.
He gets
to the 5.
He keeps pushing.
He keeps
he's
fighting,
spinning.
and he's down. 1st and goal for the Warriors at the 5-yard line.
First and goal for the Warriors from the 5.
Bouchel talking to Hamrick in the backfield. And everything looks to be okay.
Maybe an equipment malfunction.
And, he misreads it. Oh, but it doesn't matter.
He's getting that corner. He's going.
And he puts his helmet down, and he leads in to the for a Walnut Grove 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line. Second and goal from the 3-yard line. Warriors are going to look to punch it in right here. What do you think they're going to do here, Mr. Ori?
Well, so far we've had, I think, one pass play, and so I think they're going to run, but they might run an option.
They're going to keep it,
QB
and Fowler
option.
lowers his head.
The ball did come loose, but I think the ground caused the fumble.
Third and 1.
Drew, I don't know about you, man. I'm not envious of the guy that took that hit.
Yeah, I'd much rather be in this booth right now than take that hit. That was a clean, hard hit. As Seth Hickman will enter the game for Ahmad Middlebrooks. You know, I got to say, I really do think this is 4-down territory, so I say run up the middle, run up the gut again. And it looks like
more runs.
They will. And he's in, for the
touchdown. Nicely done.
Bryce Hamrick on the score to make it Warriors 13-0. 13-0. Mike Eck will walk on to attempt the point after. And it is a
It
false
looked like a
start.
false start.
Another false start on the extra point attempt for the Warriors. Warriors looking to capitalize on this drive and add that 7th point to that touchdown. And the drive ends with 6 tacked on to 7 to make it a 14-point Warrior lead.
Special thanks to Silver Sky Woodworking for sponsoring the Call of the Warriors. If you're in need of handcrafted furniture or custom cabinets, please click below in the description to contact Silver Sky Woodworking. And if you would like your business featured here, visit viridiannews.org to find more information.
Number 41 will line up again to kick off for the Warriors after another touchdown.
Now, I've seen Mike put it deep. I want to see what he's got here.
I think he can hit it the end zone if he wants. And here he goes. And a
Oh,
beautiful
that's a
kick.
nice kick.
And it bounced overhead, and it is a touchback. What did I say, folks?
Beautiful kick, Mike.
Fantastic kick. Wildcats will take over the 25, start their next drive. Sorry, 20. On the left hash. Here come the Wildcats lining up. Omar Ramirez rushes onto the field. I love the hustle. And he hands it off the middle.
Got to run. He found a seam, but he's dragged down after
tackle.
about 11, 12 yards.
Great tackle by Dylan Holmes there to prevent an even bigger gain. You know, that was a pretty hard run by number 24 there.
He slipped through. He found a good seam.
High snap, and he hands it off again, and he is brought down early.
Brought down immediately.
No extra seam this time. He is met in the backfield by 3 different Warriors, and it'll be 2nd and long for the Apalachee Wildcats. And they hand it off again, and he is met in the backfield for a second time. After that huge first down run, he is met in the backfield twice to make it 3rd and very long. Lost in the drive for number 22, Jackson Hughes. He has really been in that backfield, Mr. Ulrey.
Absolutely.
He looks like he just wants to win. He's a competitor. Excuse me, folks. That was Sawyer Hughes. I'm sorry.
Drops back for a rare pass.
And overthrown by the Apalachee quarterback to bring up another 4th down situation. It's early in the game, but you got to start thinking. This offense can't move, and you got to start going
They
for it on
haven't
4th.
moved much. You're right.
I believe, don't count me, but I think that 1st down run was the longest play of the game for the Wildcats.
I think you might be right. The rest have gone pretty much backwards.
Don't count me on that, folks. And Apalachee will line up the punt.
Good snap.
And it looks
Low
like a pooch
kick,
punt.
but it runs.
And he
and
catches the ball? Apalachee.
I think by the look on his helmet, he's not sure why he did that.
I really think he didn't know why he did that. I think it was just out of instinct right there. It's just one of those instinct plays that just happens,
You know, it's not an unsafe play, though. When the ball's rolling around on the 50, it could be picked up by anybody.
Yeah, but I really didn't think our return man was going to pick that up. I think he would have been very lenient to let it go. First down for the Warriors, and
We got to run up the middle, picking his way through.
he's still fighting for Warriors
For
2nd and 7.
About 3-4 yards.
Folks, Luke Bouchel got the start today over Houston Fowler. In the previous game against Apalachee for the varsity, Houston had a huge touchdown pass at the very late point in the game. And he hands it off to the outside. And he finds it. Oh, and he's going to make it a 3rd and very short.
About a yard short of the first down.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
And I'm happy to see these Warriors learning from that first drive, holding on to the ball.
Yeah, I haven't seen many mistakes out of the Warriors since then. It's been real good looking for the Warriors. Almost got him again right there.
Working that hard count.
Bouchel takes a snap, and he hands it off at the middle, and he finds a gap, and he's another 1st down for the Warriors.
Chews up another 5-6 yards.
A 37. And he hands it off the
Another
middle.
handoff.
And
He's slippery.
Slips it. And he fights for a 2nd and
Another
very
good
short.
run up to the 30-yard line.
Hamrick has been on a tear tonight. Ryder Johnson and Evan Hamby lined up on the outsides. Bouchel takes a snap, and he's going to pass. And
He checks it down.
overthrows.
A little bit of an overthrow.
But it's okay. It's still 3rd and short. That's a good play call right there.
You know, he threw into traffic, and he put it where nobody else could get to it but his receiver.
Yeah, sometimes you got to take off up the middle right there. But still, a very good decision by Bouchel. 3rd and 3 for the Warriors. Mr. Roy, do you think this is 4-down territory? Or do you think they can settle for 3 right here?
I would like to see Mike Eck do something, but I think with 1:20 left.
He throws up a ball, and there's no flag right there.
No flag, no receiver in the area.
And it'll be 4th and 3. Do you think the Warriors staying on?
I'm thinking they give.
I think, yep, they're going to let Mike Eck kick this field goal.
All right, let's see it.
And the offense will take a break as Mike Eck trots on for a 47-yarder. You know, Eck's definitely got the leg. Foul to hold as Mike Eck lines up ready. Snap, good hold. Kick is up. It is
It's got the
good.
distance. What a
a kick for Mike Eck.
Nicely done,
Oh.
Mike. And somebody gets trampled in the process.
What a kick from Eck.
Tack on 3 more points for the Warriors. Bring your score to Walnut Grove 17, Apalachee 0.
So every year the football team adopts a motto. You know, I think in the past they've had things, like row the boat. Everybody pulls their own weight. Drew, you were just talking to a couple players this week. What were they talking about?
Jake Moss, he said this team's slang this year is called Family and O. It is spelled FAM1LY 0. He says, our team saying this year is Family and O, which means we're a family, and then 1-0 means we win the day. I really like that slogan, you know?
I do too. Each game is its own season almost. Let's go 1-0.
As Eck kicks off, and another
Gives it a
beauty,
ride,
and he will field
but
it.
it is playable.
He bobbles a little bit, and he's taking off.
Getting to the
And
sideline, and
He's
he
off.
looks
And
like
there's a
he's being
flag.
held, and there's a flag on the play.
What a hit by Mike Eck. 47-yarder, and he laid a hit out.
Man, I don't know. I love to see a kicker put a hit.
I love to see a hard-hitting kicker. If he can drill a near 50-yarder and he can lay the boom, what else can you ask for?
What a night for Mike Eck.
And it's only the second quarter as time winds down with 1 minute left in the half. Your Warriors are on top, 17-0. Flag on the field is holding on the Apalachee Wildcats. So back them up after a wonderful return. We've seen some big returns here, Mr. Ori.
We have.
Very first possession, and then
So the Wildcats are taken back after the holding penalty to the 27-yard line. Looks like they're
going to pass
switching
here.
quarterbacks in and out. We have a
and he's
blitz.
hit. And no flag, and it is an incomplete pass. What a hit
With
by
a-
Sawyer Hughes on the quarterback.
With clean pressure.
That's a perfect rush right there, Mr. Horry.
You know, and what I like to see is he was safe. He didn't lead with his helmet. He didn't drive the quarterback into the ground. He put his shoulder in and let gravity take
It's good,
Take him down.
quality, clean hit right there.
You think the quarterback agrees with us?
I don't think the quarterback agrees with many things we're saying tonight, but, just got to live and let go.
He did get the pass off, but I have to believe the defense disrupted it.
And there seems to be a timeout. Coach Andrews talking with the refs. With 46 seconds left in the half. Sorry, 112.
Slight pause for game clock.
Play clock will be live on the snap as the
He drops back to pass,
and another almost clean
and
hit.
he was open up the middle. Just
a bit
overthrown.
overthrown. You know, that could have been really dangerous for the Warriors. Left in the half. Warriors are up 17-0, and it'll be a Apalachee Wildcats 3rd and long. You know, even after that missed pass, I still think they're going to pass here. I don't think they're going to let nothing run out. And even then, I think the Warriors take a timeout, try to get another score on this.
They've had trouble with long distance
Had trouble
tonight.
A little bit of trouble punting the ball too. You know, if the Warriors stop.
It's a pass.
Hughes back in the backfield.
He chucks it, and it's
it's
caught.
complete, and he's hit immediately, and he's brought down.
And he's brought down for a Wildcats first down.
And he is on the
And we have a timeout.
timeout by the Apalachee.
Apalachee.
Wildcats. It will be enough for a first down. I do have to say, that was a pretty good pass. That was pretty good awareness.
He knew exactly where his receiver was going to be, and he had faith.
He had two Warriors just all up in his grill, and he still made that pass. That's pretty impressive stuff right there. And the Warrior defense will trot back out onto the field for another first down.
I got to believe they keep sending pressure, Drew.
I definitely think that they should keep sending pressure, but still keep a guy or two over the middle and one guy back, because as long as we keep giving pressure in, he's going to keep overthrowing players, I think.
I mean, that's three plays in a row that he's gone right in the middle.
I mean,
Looks like we have a safety
we're loading the
holding
box
back.
a little bit here. And
Oh, not a lot of pressure.
takes so much time.
He has a
Too
lot
much
of time in the pocket. Now he's decided to tuck it and run.
And
he's got some legs. He's got a first down and more
And he's going to be brought down at the Warrior 40.
after a 20-yard run.
You know, definitely had a
Another-
lot of time back in the pocket, but
Another timeout by Apalachee.
some very good pocket awareness by this quarterback here.
So we drop back in coverage. He had time, and he took advantage of it.
I have to give the O-linemen their props right there. They made a perfect pocket for the Apalachee quarterback. But his receivers just couldn't get open, so he just had to use his legs, and it worked out just fine.
First and 10 Wildcats on the Warrior 3-yard line. 41 seconds remaining. Clock will start on the snap.
41 seconds and a first and 10. Apalachee looking to score here. Make it a 10-point deficit before the half.
You know, we don't want to
Takes
get
snap.
we don't want to get beat deep.
Steps
Looks
back.
like our
Oh,
defense
and
is
get in.
dropping. Get
and
to him,
he
and he
gets the
dumps
pass
it
out.
off.
Two out there. And
Oh no! And he
no.
breaks through some. Oh!
What a hit.
What a hit!
Oh, yeah. What a hit.
Looks like no flags on the play, even after some aggressive hitting.
Huge hit by Ethan Adams. What a hit. We are having some good highlights in this game, Mr. Ori. Apalachee uses their third and final timeout of the half after a huge hit by Ethan Adams, number 9.
But that's how you do defense, Drew. They get a long run, you make them pay for it.
Can't just let them willy-nilly go out there. Got to make them hurt.
No flag for the later there on Apalachee. They will take over second short.
I think the refs are calling it even on both sides.
Definitely do. I do think we've got a little bit of an advantage on the O-line, but still think we're doing a great job.
Oh, he moved. He's moving.
Everybody's moving.
It looks to be everybody moving. Warriors will bring pressure. They bring 6.
Dropping back to pass.
And he
It's
over
the middle again, and
he's
defense
broken
breaks
up.
it up.
And he gets up.
Broken up by number 17.
3rd and short. Do you think they go for the deep pass, or do you think they just go short and get the 3rd down? Because I think they're in
18
field goal
seconds,
range.
they're out of timeouts.
I think they go short, get out of bounds, maybe settle for a field goal. Oh, quick pause for an injured player on the field.
We'll be back.
And it's good to see number 17 walk off the field as the Warrior defense takes the field again for a 3rd and short.
Because as hard as we fight out here on the field, Drew, we don't want to see people get hurt.
Obviously not, even if it's the other team. Always want good hopes, good prayers. And it'll be a 3rd and short. I really think they just go for the end zone right here, Mr. Ori. I think I had to change of mind.
Yeah, they don't have a timeout. You know, if they could get to the sideline.
You know, I see a little open space over on that left side, so maybe they could do something. Looks like they're going to bring pressure again. They do.
Bringing pressure,
And they're
and they
gonna
run
run the
up the
ball.
middle. Drew, good call.
And
First
they
down.
got to get the ball and spike it as clock will run. Less than 10 seconds left. Do you think they go for it, or do you think they spike it? And clock will run. And they're going to go. Oh.
And he spikes.
He spikes, and they're going to...
Stops the clock at
Do you think they're going to take their 3, or do you think they're going to go for it? I think they have to go for it right here.
4 seconds.
4 seconds here. You know, you're down 17. I think you have to go for it right here. Just throw it up.
I've not seen much in their kicking game. I don't think they're going to go for that.
You know, I watched a little bit of their pregame kicking as it is an official's timeout. No, sorry.
Oh, Walnut Grove timeout.
Very good timeout right there. And it looked like they were going to keep the offense on the field. Walnut Grove
And I
will take a timeout.
gotta wonder about this timeout, Drew. You know, I know Andrews wants to get the right defense out there, but did he give him a little more time to think it through?
You know, I don't want to say anything bad, but I think we could have done without that timeout.
Potentially.
Not to get our defense set, but to make sure their offense is on the field, not knowing what they're going to do. We know what our defense is going to do. We've brought pressure, almost every play of this drive? I think that's a great game plan, and I think we should keep doing it. We're getting through. We're making an impact, and I think we should keep going. It looks like I believe they're going to keep the offense on the field. And yes, they
It
will.
looks like it. They're bringing out number
14 trots out.
Yep, 14 quarterback again.
Do you think
Now, he's made some good passes on this drive and a good run as well.
he has, but it looks like the Warriors loading the box, ready to blitz. Ball
And they got a
snap, and
prevent.
will
They got
drop
a
back,
prevent
and he will
safety.
Throw it up.
And
And
it's caught.
it's a
and
touchdown
it's a touchdown.
between two
Wildcats.
defenders. Oh,
What
no.
a throw and what a catch.
What an incredible play by the Wildcats, splitting the two safeties perfectly, as it is 17-6.
And
for
that
the
is
extra
how
point.
you end the first half for those Wildcats.
What a way to end the first half. You know, they could have settled for 3.
They could have.
gone to the half, you know, but they didn't. And they took the risk, and they made a great choice right there.
You know, I bet they started to realize that they had to get momentum back. And a field goal was not going to do that when you're down 17.
If I were to tell you one thing the Apalachee Wildcats should keep doing right now, going into the half, is pass the ball. They've had a lot of success passing it. Even though some of the passes were overthrown, they were still getting open. So I say quick routes by the wide receivers from the Apalachee, and I think they'll get back in this game real quick.
And it looks like they're going for 2.
You know, not a
trying
bad
to see
choice
who's
here.
in the middle of the huddle.
It is number 4. He will. Yep, they're
Yep,
going
number
for 2
14.
right now. You got to think they're going to pass here, right? And it is
they broke
too
the
many. Sorry. And it is a delay game against Apalachee, and they'll be backed up. So
Back
you
'em
really
up
got to
5
think,
yards.
do they still go for 2 here, or do you think they go for 1? What's the smart decision, and what's
I
the
think they're
Apalachee's
changing their
decision?
minds.
Quarterback will talk. They are definitely changing the play.
Changing quarterback, changing the play.
No quarterback change, just new play.
Yeah, I think he's just giving them a new play to bring in.
Yep, new play for the Wildcats from the what looks to be the 7, the 6 or the
Yeah, it should be the
7?
7-yard line. Number 32 goes in motion.
And it's a pass.
It's
And
a
he
pass
throws it
back,
up.
and he puts it in the corner.
And it's
one-on-one, but it
too
is overthrown. That
And
is
the
the end of
Warriors-
the half.
The Warriors will enter the half at a 17-6 lead as we will take a break for halftime.
Special thanks to Silver Sky Woodworking for sponsoring the Call of the Warriors. If you're in need of handcrafted furniture or custom cabinets, please click below in the description to contact Silver Sky Woodworking. And if you would like your business featured here, visit viridiannews.org to find more information.
You're enjoying a broadcast by the Call of the Warriors, and you can find our planned future broadcasts on viridiannews.org.
All right, Warrior Nation, we are back, set to start the second half. Before Coach Andrews went into the locker room, one of our reporters, Jack Peterson, caught up with him on the field. Jack, what did he have to say?
Yeah, so our first question was if you'd like to highlight any certain players he gave us a few answers. He said Mike Eck, our kicker, his first ever high school game.
Absolutely.
He's nailed a 47-yard field goal and perfect on PATs.
And
also-
he crunched some guy out of bounds.
Oh, yeah. He also mentioned the entire O-line, which goes back to his pre-game keys of the game. Also mentioning Bryce Hamrick and his touchdown. Then we flipped it and asked him his preparation to maintain this 11-point lead. He mentioned just the entire defense. He mentioned how they started off fast and they kind of slowed down that last drive, giving up the touchdown. Just to keep the fundamentals, blocking, tackling. Football's an easy game, going back to that. Just staying on the fundamentals, blocking, tackling, all that. And he's excited to come out and start fast. He mentioned the D-line needs to come out and start fast as well.
Wise words from a head coach who's been doing this for a long time.
I do got to say, he's doing a pretty good job for it.
Absolutely. Along with all the coaches. You know, we can't discount anybody that's down there on the field. We got our managers who work behind the scenes and do a ton of work that doesn't often get recognized.
We just want to give a quick shout out to our football managers for all the work they do. Thank you.
And we're live back with our kickoff to start the second half.
Mike Eck looking to boom it again for another stellar day. As you heard Jack previously, it's his first high school start ever, and he
Squibs it down,
and
the
it's a
ball's
ball-
loose, and it's still loose,
and it's a
and
hit.
it might still be loose.
No,
Recovered at the 30-yard line.
great recovery by number 26. That could have been dangerous for the Apalachee Wildcats, as they will take over on what looks to be
Wildcats will take over first and 10
the
on their own 31
31-yard line. Apalachee Wildcats will take over as they capped off the first half with an amazing drive. Perfect 2-minute drill, even though there's no 2-minute warning in high school.
They did. They used their timeouts. They
They
clocked the ball.
They utilized their QBs. Oh,
Not
it's a
a- not
fumble
a good snap.
and it's down.
And loss
not
of about 4 or 5.
Not the best start for the Apalachee Wildcats, and it'll be a second and very long. Mr. Ori, do you think they throw Luke Bouchel out there again, or you think they let Houston Fowler get a few snaps?
It's hard to know. We kind of thought Houston was going to start the game.
Well, with Billy Hendricks' unfortunate injury, I think Houston has the varsity reins for a few weeks. Maybe they're just holding him. I think it's going to be Bouchel.
I think you're probably right.
Would love to see a little mix-up, though.
Ball snap, drop back, looks around.
Ooh.
Not a
in and
bad
out.
pass. Maybe too much mustard on it, though.
And I think that's one of those balls you got to catch those.
Speaking
Even if
of
you're gonna
mustard,
get
Drew,
hit.
what did you get from the concessions during halftime?
I I got an incredible hot dog from the Warrior concession stand.
Did you put mustard on it?
I did not. I did not like condiments. I'm sorry. I'm a plain dog kind of guy.
Well, I don't know where they got these hero hot dogs, man. They're huge
Huge and delicious.
and delicious
They just
with
chef's
mustard.
kiss. And you can't forget the Coke Zero. 3rd and long for the Apalachee Wildcats out of the drop pass. Line up in the shotgun. Do you think they're running here or you think they pass?
I think they're going to pass. They found some success there, and I think they're going to keep trying it.
And they will. And he looks. And
He might have
he's
to dump
pressured
down.
already.
He dumps down
He
to
dumps it
his
down,
relief,
and he's hit
and he's met.
immediately. And he is brought down way behind the line of scrimmage.
Loss of another 2 yards
And it'll be 4th down.
and super long.
Middlebrooks lining up on his own side of the 50. Oh, sorry. Demir Green will take the punt.
It's good to see Demir out there again. When he limped off, I was worried about his ankle, but it seems like he's doing all right.
Apalachee punter, number 8, Demir back to return for the Warriors.
Green is a little high up there.
He is way up there.
You think they kick it to him or you think they kick it out of bounds? It looks like the Warriors are going to try to block this one.
Not setting up a return. Not a great
And
snap.
Not a great snap.
And
it's high,
he placed himself.
And he, oh no.
Oh,
And
all right.
it is
Apalachee downs the ball at the 45-yard line.
not the greatest punt from the Wildcats.
Oh, excuse me, 35-yard line.
So after the first half, Mr. Rory, what do you think are the keys of the Warriors win tonight after the first half?
Keys of the first half, I think, on offense for the Warriors, they ran the ball. I think offensive line pushed that defensive line of Apalachee around. Our running backs, they made contact, but they pushed through contact. I think they keep running that ball. Defense, they put pressure. When they pressure the quarterback, good things happen.
I got to agree with you there. As the Warriors will start with great field position, and they look to, and they hand the ball off, and he hits the outside, and he breaks the tackle, and
Push
he
ahead,
keep going.
push ahead.
And
Looks
it's
like a
a
gain of
third,
about 6.
second and short. Looks to be a gain of 6, maybe 7. And I think it's going to be 6 here. Yep. So it'll be 2nd and 4.
And that's what I'm talking about, Drew. These guys, they get the ball, and they don't stop when guys get in their way.
Hey, they're on national television right now. They got to fight harder now.
You're
It
right.
looks like they're really fighting for that varsity spot.
They are on national television. Maybe the first Warrior team
And
ever to
he-
go.
Gets the first down. Sorry, Mr. Ori. What were you saying?
No worries.
Picks up another first down. Kenny, want you to run it? They're reset. Yeah, Kenny, don't get them long. It's not reset, but right.
Another first down for the Warriors. They set the clock here. Bouchel will take the snap. And he's getting his line set. He lines up in the shotgun. Hamrick behind him. Hands it off again. And
another solid run, picking his way through the defense. But honestly, that O-line pushed those guys far enough back. He didn't have to pick very much.
This run game is very good tonight, I have to say. Hamrick is doing a great job, but that O-line, man. They are really winning this trench war.
We got a 2nd and mid-distance. What do we think? Are we close enough for a pass, Drew?
You know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Keep running the ball, coach. I really think we just stick with the ground game here unless we want to do a little play action. I wouldn't mind a little play action with single coverage on the right side. Number 12, Ryder Johnson. And it'll be a
No, it's
QB
a
keep.
keeper.
And
He's
he bounces to
looking.
the outside.
He finds it. He's got
He gets the
first down and more.
And he throws him off as he's hit out of bounds
But he puts a stiff arm on the defense.
for a great first down to put the Warriors inside the 10.
Out of bounds around the 10-yard line.
First and goal, Warriors.
First and goal for Loma Grove.
It's like 1st and goal for the Warriors.
Is this too early to say it's 4-down territory, Mr. Ori?
I think it is too early, Drew.
And he hands it off, and he cuts it up the middle.
Tries to
and
cut back.
he's swallowed by some Wildcats as he maybe gets a yard. No, it looks like they're going to keep him at the line of scrimmage.
Yep, looks like no gain.
I think you should really pass right here, Mr. Ori. I think you should go a little play action.
Play action rollout to arm side.
Kind of like that first touchdown pass of the game. That beautiful play call.
I know what you're talking about.
I would really love to see some play action here, Coach. Bouchel lines up again. Takes a snap. Hands it. No, keeps it.
He's keeping. He picks his way. He pushes.
And he is.
Nope. He's
just
down
short. Just
short of the goal line.
I think they. Was it a
Sorry,
turnover?
in the booth, we're not sure. Oh, it was a fumble and recovery?
Oh, okay. It was a fumble and recovery by the Apalachee Wildcats. Still a great run, though.
Still a great run. Way to pick his way through. But it is heartbreaking to fumble it so close to the end zone.
You got to think the Warriors are going to bring all the pressure they got right here, right, Coach?
Safety?
I don't think safety.
I think we're looking safety.
Hey, it happened almost in the Loganville game.
Yeah.
Why not blitz
Look,
here? Blitz your linebackers.
Here's what I think. Yeah. More than likely they're going to run.
I'd sit right here, put our two safeties, and put all our DBs in man and blitz everybody else. But that's just me. Looks like we will bring pressure. We load the blocks. We load the box.
Yeah, absolutely loaded.
And they will hand it
it's
off.
A run.
And
it
is
hit.
swallowed for a safety.
Did he break the plane?
And he,
right.
oh.
The near side ref says that he did get the ball out just barely.
I can't agree with that one, Coach.
I don't agree with this spot. I think it was much closer to the line if he got out at all.
Yeah, it looks to me that they are on the very half inch of the goal line right there. And I think they just keep bringing pressure. If that O-line's going to keep letting them in, keep bringing the house. Looks like we're having one deep safety back. It'll be Ahmad Mitterbrooks.
Not too deep.
I wouldn't have him too deep right now. I mean, and he's
it's a run.
Yep.
And
No, he
does
breaks
break
it.
Out.
And
He gets up to about the 7-yard line.
It is still third and medium though. Unfortunate there. They got in the backfield and they just didn't get him. And it looks to be an injured Warrior on the ground.
We'll take a breath away. You know, this late in the season, you hope not to see any cramps, but it looks like that's what's happening with our Warrior who's down, getting a stretch from the trainer.
Well, sometimes you got to be happy it's just a cramp. I've seen a lot of times where it wasn't just a cramp, and a lot of players wish it was. So,
and honestly, we look out here and we got Coach. Looks like Andrews and Seal both out there. Maybe it's not just a cramp.
we hope it is, folks. And he's back out on the field.
In.
That is tough, right? That is toughness right there.
But I think he has to come off, doesn't he?
And the manager,
yeah,
looks like he's fighting it.
He did not want to come off, Drew.
Hey, I love that. I love to see that out of a player. I love to see them wanting to play every down. And now Ryder Johnson will step in for Ahmad Mitterbrooks as the deep safety. You got to think they go pass here, right? And it's going to be a.
Oh, get to him.
And it's a safety.
And it's a safety.
And eventually they do get their safety.
Who called it? I don't want to say I called it, but somebody called it in this booth.
I just say we should have got it earlier, but hey, a safety's a safety. So, safety for the Warriors, and we will get the ball back.
So a rare score of 19-6. You got to love weird stuff like that.
Gotta
dude.
love the
Gotta
scoregamis.
love it.
Do you think there's ever been a 19-6 game?
I bet there has. Football's been around for over 100 years.
Fans, if you want to research scoregami, then I think everyone in the booth would be appreciative.
Send it in.
Send it in on the VIRIDIANnews.org, and we will be sure to mention it on our next broadcast. After the safety, it looks like the Apalachee Wildcats will punt it back to the Walnut Grove Warriors
That's
to give us the ball back.
It is generally the rule book, it is a free kick back.
I know in the NFL they punt, but
They do, but they are punting from the 20-yard line, so that is the ruling.
maybe Ahmad can break off another run, as it is a pretty good
That's
kick.
a pretty good kick.
And he will have to take a step
Fielded
back.
well.
Sorry, not Ahmad.
Get his eyes up.
And, no
almost
flag.
got through. One just
Very good
an
tackle
arm
by
tackle.
the Apalachee defender, but
Somebody's got some strong hands out there.
yes.
And we do have some comments on our broadcast. Brenda Hamrick says, "Go Hamrick, go."
Warriors will take over first and 10 from their own 33-yard line.
All right, I'm interested to see what this Warrior offense is coming out with.
You know, I would love the ground and pound game, but I would love to see a deep ball.
Something flashy, you mean?
Something flashy
Yeah.
to just get the
Uh-oh.
and it's an
Hand off the wrong.
You know, we've seen
But
that
it
a
turns-
couple.
We've seen that a couple times.
You might think maybe it's part of the game plan.
Maybe.
Shell keeper picked up about 4 yards. Bring up second down for the Warriors.
All right, looks to be about second down and 6 yards. I know we keep saying it, but the offensive line is blocking well.
Yeah, usually those busted plays don't go for that much, but hey. And we
And
roll
we have
out.
a pass
We have a pass,
into
folks.
the flat.
And he lowers his helmet and he's still
Oh,
going.
Slips a tackle like a magician.
Garrett Carter. And he gets a first down.
Caught by number 89, Garrett Carter. Picks up enough yardage for his Warriors. First down.
We got you, Kenny. We know you can get out of there, buddy. Absolutely. It's still the third, Kenny. Sorry.
My mom looked up the scoregami stuff. I want to give a quick shout out to my mom, Gina Blanet, for looking up the scoregami. There have been multiple 19-6 scores, so thank you, Mom.
That's good
I love
to know.
you. Thank you for supporting me, and I love you, Mom.
And you know what else is good to know, Drew? It's good to know that somebody's listening.
We'd like to thank all of our listeners right now, and we're not going anywhere, folks, as it is a handoff up the middle, and he bounces
Oh,
outside.
when he bounces it.
And he throws a guy off, and he's pushed out of bounds.
That's an excellent run by 27.
And it's another first down. You know, he has been absolutely killing it tonight with these runs.
First down.
Warriors back in scoring position. Almost.
You know, they've had this game in hand for a while. I would love to see a little bit of flash.
There's
from the
no
arm
deep
of
safety.
the quarterback.
Hey, there's no deep safety.
And there's
Why not
nobody
just
over
chuck
the
it up?
middle. But it's a run.
It's a run, and wide receiver.
And he pushes through the first
And he's still going, and he's tackled up for a 2nd and 6. But like I said, I would love to see a deep ball from Luke Bouchel. I think he's got the arm. We've seen it in first quarter.
We've seen it. And you know, it is easy for us to say up here. It's easy for, coach from the box.
Yes, it's easy for us to say
Yeah.
because we don't play high school football. We're
We
up
do
here in
not.
the booth for a reason. Bouchel takes the snap, hands it off. And
He's got a good run. He breaks
the tackle
through the first.
and it's another first
line.
down for Bryce Hamrick. He is having himself a day.
I tell you what, when you can break that first contact, sometimes that's all it takes.
Yeah, a little Bijan Robinson-esque, if I do say so myself. Go Falcons.
Little issue with the sun getting the calls in.
You know, sometimes the biggest defender is the sun itself.
Somebody write that down.
Maybe another famous quote of mine. And you
Oh, and
play
we're looking to
action.
pass. He's got a guy out.
And-
and
oh,
it's broken
good
up. Good
defense.
defense by 11 on Apalachee Wildcats.
Pressure immediately.
All right, ball on the 12-yard line. Looking at 2nd and 10. The Warriors can get a first down before getting a touchdown.
But everyone wants that touchdown, as he is
Wrapped up and
swallowed
brought down.
up at the 9-yard line for a 3rd and 7.
Kind of a long third down play here.
You know what I'm
One
going
of
to
the
say.
longer ones the Warriors have had all night.
You know what I'm going to say, Coach. Air it out.
Tell-
And it
those
is
are
the
your.
end of the
Those have
quarter.
been your keys to the game.
Air it out and win the trench war.
Your score, Walnut Grove Warriors 19, Apalachee 6.
And as this quarter is running down, we would like to take a moment to remember the lives lost a year ago. Today is the anniversary of the tragic day at Apalachee last year. So we're going to pause just for a second. And, of course, as we're thinking about those names and their families, we're thinking about Mason and Christian and Richard and Christina. And our thoughts go out to their families.
And it's a touchdown Warriors. Number 27, Bryce Hamrick gets another touchdown. Mike Eck to tack on the extra point. Give the Warriors a 20-point lead. And
Snap
it's
and
up.
hold is good.
And it's
looked good,
looks to be good,
but no
actually.
signal. Okay.
20-point lead for the Warriors out of the fourth quarter. You love to see this, folks.
And, of course, we are cranking into the fourth quarter. We brought some throwback trivia, past team legends, maybe some famous alumni. Drew, what do you got for us?
All right, Mr. Ori. This former Walnut Grove running back played varsity football from 2022 to 2024. He totaled over 4,000 yards and totaled 44 touchdowns. He even opened the 2024 season with 11 touchdowns in 3 games. Who is this Warrior?
Should we ask the audience to comment and see if they know
Comment
who that
your
is?
answers, and we'll give you a shout-out if you get it right. As long as your name is appropriate. We're good. Mike Eck to kick off
Back to kick
for
off.
the 5th time, I want to say.
I don't know, but he's racking up kicking yards.
And he
Oh,
booms it. That could go to the end
kicks it.
zone.
What a kick. Down to the
1
2-yard
yard
line.
Number 84, Jackson Folds, gets off
Oh,
the
that's
edge. And
potentially a block in the
there's
back.
the flag. Apalachee is not had the best of luck on these kickoffs.
And he's wrangled down.
There is a flag.
So a
It's
good
19,
return
and is a
negated
illegal
by
block in
a,
the
by a
back.
call.
That is 2 returns where it has been not a good decision by the Wildcats. Folks, we do have one person in the comments section.
Just
but,
one.
Jack, I'm sorry,
with the
man.
answer, hold on, with the answer to the trivia question.
Yeah, sorry, Jack. You can't win, man. You're part of the team. You know who this is. We'll give the fans another minute to formulate their guesses, and then we'll reveal.
All right, Drew, so
Apalachee.
the Wildcats have a long field to go here.
I think
And-
they run the ball.
And
I mean,
20 points to make up in the next 10 minutes or so of game time. What's the call?
air it out. You know I love airing it out.
Drew loves
To air the ball
airing
out.
it out.
Okay. Oh, and a fumbled snap, and he
But
has to chuck it
he
up.
gets it up.
And he's a wide
and there was
open
a
man.
wide open,
Apalachee receiver.
and he gets
wanna-
crunched, but he hangs on to the ball up to the 32-yard line.
Fantastic awareness by the quarterback there on another great recovery. Number 14, Jamal Edwards, will walk off the field. And number 25, Matthew Compton, will enter the game. Mr. Ori, do you think we should reveal the answer to the audience?
I think it's about that time. Do you want to do it, or should I?
I think I'll give you the honors.
So our legend running back who has many of the records, still holds many of those records, Ahmad Howard, everybody.
Current Cumberland's running back, along with Delonte Overstreet.
They're playing together.
They are. It's
That
very
is
interesting.
wonderful. That's great to hear.
Quarterback takes the ball, and he quick release, and he drops it.
Open receiver, not a bad pass.
Good pass, just a little bit high. Matthew Compton will exit the field, and Jamal Edwards will walk back onto the field.
If you want some Walnut Grove trivia on the fly, you can ask if anybody knows who the
Looks like a pass.
And it's
incomplete.
dropped. But we do have a little bit more trivia for you folks.
That's right.
You should do the honors. Let's see if anyone can name this current Apalachee head coach over there on the other sideline. He played Walnut Grove varsity football for 3 years, and he was a D3 All-American. Can you name this head coach and former Walnut Grove star?
Let us know in the comments.
Don't be shy, people.
We know you're out there.
All right, Mr. Ori, back to the game.
I can see the number on my screen. There are several.
And back to the game.
I agree, Drew. Back
I love
to
the
the
humor,
game.
Mr. Ori. I love how we can make any scenario a great scenario, even though this is already a great night. And
And he
looks
is
to be a
back to
deep
pass again.
And he takes off. No, he is swallowed up in the
He's swallowed
backfield.
up.
And it is fourth
Looks
and
to be
very
a
long.
Loss of about 5 or 6.
And this Warrior defense is pumped up. I think you have to go for it here, Coach. Although
I
Demir
think
Green will step back, and Apalachee Wildcats will punt here.
it looks like they're going to punt.
I think you just got to go for it in this situation. But all right, the answer to that trivia question is Jock Pledger. Welcome back, Apalachee head coach Jock Pledger to the Grove. We're glad to have you here, even though you're on the other side.
Snap.
Ball
Clean
snap,
hold.
and it's
It's
a
a
punt.
low line drive kick. It does take an Apalachee bounce, rolls out of bounds at about the 45-yard line.
Pretty good punt considering
Not bad.
previous punts.
I think when you're punting short, you definitely don't want to punt to the returner.
Definitely not.
And he got a good roll. I think that was the best he could do.
That could have definitely got out of hand real quick. So, unfortunately, I don't know if we're going to get very many passing plays, Mr. Ori. I think it's just about that time to let the clock run out.
I think it's ground and pound, run the clock down.
I still do think the Warriors get in here, but I think
The Wildcats haven't been able to stop them
this ground.
on the ground anyway.
I'm going to be honest here. I wish we kept up the stat sheet because I want to see Bryce Hamrick's numbers. I mean, he has been killing it. I've seen multiple 10-yard runs from him.
Surely somebody's keeping stats somewhere.
And we have
That's not our
a
job.
new quarterback in, Harold
It's a
Kemp,
handoff.
as he
Looks-
hands the ball off.
Squeezes out maybe a half a yard.
Welcome to the game, Harold Kemp, number 28 at quarterback.
It's good to see you in here, Kemp.
We also have new receivers, number 31, A.J. Smith, and number 84, Jackson Folds.
Jackson Folds. Interesting story about Jackson Folds. He is actually a member of our Viridian news staff.
And he is a member of my sports team.
Indeed.
He is a very good worker, although I do need him to edit that podcast today.
We've all got our eye on him. We know he's going to do well.
Oh, no. And he keeps
And
the
the ball's
snap,
down.
and he loses it, and it'll be
And it's recovered
Apalachee
by
ball.
Apalachee.
Unfortunate, but it's okay. I think he can afford a mistake after the night he's had tonight.
Special thanks to Silver Sky Woodworking for sponsoring the Call of the Warriors. If you're in need of handcrafted furniture or custom cabinets, please click below in the description to contact Silver Sky Woodworking. And if you would like your business featured here, visit viridiannews.org to find more information.
The Apalachee Wildcats will take over on the 44 here. And,
Shallow into Warriors territory.
you know, now it's now or never. If you really want to compete a comeback, you really got to air it out.
You know, this is really where they started that drive at the end of the half.
Yeah, this is where they
After
gain
a couple
momentum.
good runs.
And,
Oh.
it could have been picked off by Folds.
That would have been fun.
That would have been very fun to talk about in class tomorrow. And it's a quick timeout to tie a player's shoe.
Little equipment
Malfunction.
malfunction.
Number 25, Matthew Compton being a great teammate for number 9, Ethan Adams. We love to see that. Great teamwork, great companionship on the field.
You know what, Drew? Sometimes you just got to tie a dude's shoes for him.
Back to the game. Takes a snap, drops back, rolls out, and he's pressured, and he chucks it up.
And
it's
an
no,
it is
it is
close.
almost intercepted
Almost intercepted.
by Marvin Crutchfield.
Off the hands of number 33, Marvin Crutchfield.
Good defensive scheme.
Great defense right there. Way to get in there. And he looks disappointed in himself. But it's okay, Marvin.
It was a heck of a play. Way to be in the right spot. Right spot, right time. Keep doing it.
Still stop right there. We love to see it. And it is a stoppage on the field. Timeout.
Timeout.
Apalachee. You know, gotta wonder here, why are you taking timeout down 20? I'm not very convinced they needed that timeout right there. I think we should have saved it.
Well, there must have been some kind of miscommunication. Maybe they weren't lined up. Maybe they didn't have the right personnel on the field. We have seen comebacks.
We unfortunately have. But, hey, game ain't over till the last buzzer.
You're enjoying a broadcast by the Call of the Warriors, and you can find our planned future broadcasts on VIRIDIANnews.org.
Apalachee Wildcats will line up for a 3rd and long as they try to claw their way back into this game. And
Oh,
it's
and
a
it's a
handoff,
handoff,
and he
may just
gets the
stretch
first
it out.
down. What a play call there. I'm not going to lie. Kind of surprised me.
Yep. Surprised the defense as well, it looks like, Drew.
That carry is good enough for Apalachee first down.
It looks like Apalachee is definitely taking their time on these play calls.
I don't think they really should be taking their time. They really got to claw their way back in this one.
I wonder, though, you know, if is it a mentality that they're fostering here? If we do it quick, we do it wrong. If we do it slow, we do it right, and then we improve on that. Bad snap.
Bad snap. Ooh.
Looks like a loss of about 12.
Looks to be 2nd and 13 for the Wildcats. Back up to near midfield after the bad snap. He will take it, and he will not have anything as it looks to be a false start.
Drew, I think we're looking more like a 2nd and 20.
2nd and very long. Let's just say that.
It's very long.
Very long distance yardage here. This Warrior defense is really showing out tonight. I'm very proud of them boys. I'm green. Apalachee Wildcats will break the huddle, and they will line up on what looks to be a Walnut Grove penalty. Looks to be second and short.
Did we see what the
Oh,
penalty
it does
was?
not matter.
And back behind
As
him
he
again.
is down again, back in the same spot he was. So all in all, oh, there's a flag on the field. You got to think if it's on the Apalachee Wildcats, the Warriors decline it. I do believe it is on the Wildcats, and the Warriors will decline it, and it'll be looks to be 3rd and long.
I would say 3rd and way long.
Holding on the Apalachee Wildcats will be
it's been
declined, so it'll be 3rd and very long.
Looks to be about 20.
I would say about
Maybe 21.
18, 20, because it's on 24. Yeah, about 20. You're right, Mr. Ulrey. I'm sorry for doubting you.
Anybody want a $2 hot dog? They are about worth what you paid for.
Better when they're fresh. $2 now.
I mean, it's there. Tastes like an old sock.
Pass sails out of bounds, and it'll be a 4th and very, very long for the Wildcats. You got to think they just chuck it up here, right, Mr. Ulrey?
I don't think flipping the field, Drew, is going to be a game plan here.
Can't do much else.
Now, if this were maybe the first quarter, they could try and pin us deep.
However, there is 3.5 minutes left in this game, and they are down 20. Don't call it a comeback, but this looks about over, folks. Wildcats will huddle up, take their time here. No play clock is running. 4th and 20. One receiver's he's ready to go. He's ready for that deep ball. That crowd's getting hyped up for this 4th and very long. 2 slot receivers.
Spreading out, but
And there's a flag for
offsides or encroachment maybe?
looks to be offside.
And it looks like they're giving 5 yards back.
Hate to say it, Mr. Roy, but I don't think that's going to help much.
I mean, it was hard to see. We don't have replay, but I think they just lined up in the neutral zone.
Got to fix those mistakes. But, hey, 4th and long.
Drop
they're getting
back.
in there.
He's got a clean pocket. He lets it
And-
loose. And
and it's dropped by Jackson Folds.
Intercepted. Almost intercepted.
That's going to be fun tomorrow.
It hit him in the hands, but he was falling down, and he was there to make the play, so let's not be too hard on him.
I will give him that props.
Turnover on down.
Although the JV Warriors playing tonight, the Walnut Grove varsity Warriors are on a bye week this week.
That's right.
They are currently 3-0 after a 31-0 shutout over the varsity Apalachee Tigers. Wildcats, I am so sorry, folks. Next week, the Warriors will play Monroe area at Monroe area, followed by Cedar Shoals for the homecoming game. Be sure to tune in for that one because we will be back, folks. Apalachee Wildcats will face off against the Monroe area Hurricanes at Monroe area this Friday. And then next Friday, they will face off against the Winder Barrow Falcons at home. Sorry, the Winder Barrow Bulldogs.
We got to run up the middle. Breaks through first contact to earn a couple extra yards. Looks like a 5-yard, 6-yard run.
Second and short after the 6-yard run.
I think the Warriors keep it on the ground here, Drew.
I think Harold Kemp is going to keep it on the ground. I really do. I think he's going to take it, but he hands it off, and he bounces off a tackle, and he gets a first down for the Warriors. Hamrick is
What a
having
run.
himself a day.
What a run. Powers through contact.
First down.
Just keep running that ball, Coach.
We've dropped down under 3 minutes in the fourth quarter.
Looks like the coach is having a talk with Kemp on the sideline. He's running back out there. Handoff again, and he's swallowed in the backfield.
But the clock keeps running. The clock is the friend of the Warriors right now.
All it takes is one more first down, and it looks like this game's over, folks. Kemp talking with the coaches again as he lines up.
Milking that clock, though.
I can't guess what they're going to do next, Coach.
But can these middle linebackers guess what's coming next?
They can.
They
But the
can.
edge gets to him, and he's tackled for a loss. You know, I think now is a great time to mention how incredible of a game these Warriors have played, especially Mike
Absolutely.
Eck. Mike Eck nailed a 47-yarder in the first half.
Yep.
And then he laid a huge hit on the very next kickoff. That's in his very first varsity game.
Junior varsity.
Junior
but
varsity,
very
I'm
first
sorry.
game ever, I think.
Very first game ever for school, according to Coach Andrews. I got to say, I'm very impressed with Mike Eck. He is killing it. Hasn't missed a field goal, hasn't missed an extra point. And I think he's just doing really well right now.
Yeah, he's the whole team has been shining pretty brightly tonight, but he has shined a little bit brighter.
Especially this kid right here,
Oh,
Bryce
look at him
Hamrick.
bounce! Look at him
He
run
threw him off,
through.
and it's a 4th and medium. But let's talk a little bit about Bryce Hamrick.
Go ahead.
He has a touchdown in this game, and I'm sure he has well over 100 yards. But he also had a touchdown in last week's loss against Morgan County. Oh, we're bringing it back, folks.
Being brought
But
back
still,
because of a hold.
Hamrick is having himself a day. Sounds like he had a day last week, too, scoring a touchdown for the Warriors, the only touchdown of the game. But team made up for it this week with a huge blowout win against Apalachee. 30 seconds left in this debut broadcast. 30 seconds left in this Warrior win. And the clock winds down, and
One of the last few plays. He breaks
Hamrick-
through that tackle, but
and that's all she wrote, folks.
is surrounded.
Final play of the game.
And as
as
our-
Hamrick walks off the field with a huge JV win.
Huge one, great game.
26-6 as the Warrior varsity team and Warrior JV team take the season against Apalachee.
And the night was really a team effort. It wasn't just offense, wasn't just defense. It was both. Everybody firing on all cylinders.
Wasn't even
very,
just
very
special
few mistakes.
Can't
And
forget
as
to
the
mention
clock-
special teams.
And we can't forget special teams. And as the clock runs down, we have a victory for our JV football team over the Wildcats from Apalachee, 26-6. For all of us here in the booth, Drew, Ty, Justin, Sean, and Jack, and myself, thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Good night, everybody.
You're enjoying a broadcast by the Call of the Warriors, and you can find our planned future broadcasts on ViridianNews.org.